Top 5 trades that secretly make more than doctors in 2025. You think doctors make bank? Yeah, they do. But here's what nobody tells you. There are 5 trade careers where the top contractors are pulling in millions. Not hundreds of thousands, millions. And I'm not talking crypto bros or tech geniuses. I'm talking about guys with dirt under their nails and steel-toed boots who figured out the game. Before we get started, smash that like button and subscribe. All right, let's get into it. Look, I get it. This sounds insane, but I'm half a century old now, and I've seen some things. Spent 14 years in the sheet metal union. Started as a green apprentice who didn't know a rivet from a screw. Worked my way up to foreman. Then 15 years ago, I said screw it and started my own HVAC contracting business. That's 29 years total in the trades. And let me tell you something. The guys making real money aren't the ones turning wrenches. Though respect to everyone who does. I still do sometimes. The guys making doctor's money times 10 are the ones who scaled up. Who went from worker to business owner to running a major projects. And today, I'm going to break down the top 5 trades where contractors are absolutely crushing it. Before anyone freaks out, I'm not saying all contractors in the trades make millions. You don't just wake up one day and accidentally build a bridge, though that would be wild. These are the guys who built their reputation over years, have multiple crews working simultaneously, secured massive state and federal contractors, scaled their operations smart. This is advanced level contracting. But here's the beautiful part. They all started exactly where you might be right now. On a crew. Learning, grinding, paying dues. The pathway, it exists. And nobody's talking about it because everyone's obsessed with telling kids to go to college and rack up $200K in debt to maybe make $180K a year. Meanwhile, these opportunities are sitting right there. Number 5, commercial construction company. Owner running multiple projects. Revenue range, $3 million to $15 million per year. Let me paint you a picture. You're not building one strip mall at a time. You've got 3 office buildings going up simultaneously, a hospital renovation, 2 retail centers, maybe a school. You've got project managers running each site, multiple crews, subcontractors. You've built relationships with over a decade. You're the conductor of a massive orchestra. And when you're running $50 million worth of projects at once, even with tight margins, you're taking home serious money. How do you get there? Start as a laborer or apprentice in commercial construction. Work your way up to foreman, then superintendent. Learn everything. Estimating, scheduling, dealing with architects and engineers. Then start small. One small commercial project, build your reputation. Network like your life depends on it, because it does. Get bonded, build your credit. Take on bigger projects, hire smart people, and treat them right. The reality check. This isn't passive income. You're managing chaos daily, dealing with weather delays, supply chain nightmares, labor shortages, client changes. But if you can handle the stress, the money is absolutely insane. And here's the thing nobody tells you. Doctors spend 11 to 15 years in school and training before they make good money. You can be running your own commercial construction company in 15 years too, but you'll be making 5 to 10 times what they make. No student loans, just sweat equity. Hey everyone, real quick, if you're sitting there thinking this sounds amazing, but I have no idea which trade is right for me, I got you. Check out CourseCareers and talk to Coura. This is CourseCareer's new AI career counselor. Coura will help you figure out if HVAC, plumbing, electrical, construction project managing, construction estimating, architectural drafting, or supply chain coordinator fits your specific goals. Then you can start the free intro course it suggests, just like thousands of students across multiple industries have used to break into high-paying careers fast without any experience or college degree. The intro course shows you exactly what the job is like day to day and teaches you how to get hired within 4 to 12 weeks. Not years, weeks. I'll leave the link in the description and pinned in the comments below. Seriously, go check it out. Number 4, offshore oil platform construction contractor. Revenue, 3 million to 15 million annually. Now we're getting into serious territory. You know those massive structures sitting in the ocean? The ones that look like alien cities? Somebody's got to build those, and it ain't easy. We're talking welding in extreme conditions, crane operations that would make your hands sweat just watching, logistics that would blow your mind. Everything has to be shipped offshore. Every tool, every beam, every worker. The barriers to entry are massive, which is exactly why the money is massive. What it takes: deep experience in heavy construction or welding, certifications out the wazoo, safety training that never ends, relationships with oil companies and engineering firms, the ability to manage projects where one mistake could be catastrophic, and the balls of steel. I'm not going to lie. The money breakdown, these projects are in the hundreds of millions of dollars. If you're the contractor building the platform structures, you're taking a piece of that pie. And that piece can be 10 to 20 million for a single project. Your profit margins might be 20 to 30% if you run it tight. Do the math. The catch? This is dangerous work, remote locations, long hours, massive liability. You need years of experience and a spotless safety record. But if you can get into this arena, you're playing in the big leagues, and the money reflects that. Number 3, pipeline construction contractors for major cross-country projects. We're talking 3 million to 15 million in revenue. Picture this: a natural gas pipeline running 800 miles across multiple states, or an oil pipeline connecting production sites to refineries. Somebody's got to dig those trenches, lay that pipe, weld those connections, test those systems. That somebody could be you. Well, eventually you, after you put in the work. The scale? These aren't neighborhood projects. You're coordinating hundreds of workers across multiple states, dealing with federal regulations, environmental impact studies, landowner negotiations. It's construction meets logistics, meets politics, and it's complicated. Getting started? Begin with pipeline construction crews as a laborer or an equipment operator. Learn pipe welding. That's your golden ticket. Work your way up to foreman, then pipeline superintendent. Eventually, you bid on your own sections of major projects. You need serious capital, bonding capacity, equipment. But once you're in, you're running 30 to 50 mile sections of pipeline projects worth hundreds of millions. The reality? The work is intense. You're moving camp every few weeks, living in temporary housing. But the money? A single major pipeline project can keep your company busy for 2 to 3 years. And if you're running multiple crews on multiple sections, you're printing money. Legally, very legally, with very good accountants.
Hey, a quick break here. If you want to take a free intro course on how to land a job in the trades, click in the link in the description below, pinned in the comments.
Number 2, power plant construction contractor. Revenue range, 3 million to 12 million per year. Now we're talking serious infrastructure. Natural gas plants, solar farms, wind installations, battery storage facilities. America's power grid needs massive upgrades, and somebody's got to build it. Here's what's wild. A single power plant construction project can be worth 500 million to 2 billion. Yeah, a billion with a B. And if you're the contractor handling the structural steel, the mechanical systems, or the electrical infrastructure, you're getting a multi-million-dollar contract. What makes this different? Power plant work requires specialized knowledge. You're dealing with high voltage systems, pressure vessels, turbines. One screw up and people lose power, or worse. So the regulations are intense. The standards are intense. The oversight is intense, which means the barriers to entry are intense, which means the money is intense. The path? Start in industrial construction or power generation facilities. Get every certification you can. OSHA 30, confined space, fall protection. Learn to read engineering drawings like they're bedtime stories. Work with engineering firms and utility companies. Build relationships with general contractors on power projects. Eventually, bid on your own scope of work. The payoff? These projects run 3 to 5 years. If you're running a crew of 50 to 100 people on a major power plant project, you're billing 30 to 50 million over the life of the project. Your net could be 5 to 10 million when it's all said and done. And here's the beautiful part. The demand is exploding. Data centers, electrical vehicles, infrastructure upgrades. We need power, and we need people who know how to build the facilities that generate it. And number one, highway and bridge construction contractors on state and federal projects. Revenue, 3 million to 12 million per year, and sometimes way more. Here's why this is number one. America's infrastructure is crumbling. We've got 50,000 plus bridges that are structurally deficient, highways that desperately need expansion and repair. And the federal government just allocated hundreds of billions for infrastructure. That money has to go somewhere. It has to go to contractors. The opportunity. This is the most stable, consistent, high-earning opportunity in construction. Government contracts mean guaranteed payment, eventually after paperwork. Projects are massive. A single highway expansion can be 100 to 500 million. A major bridge replacement, 50 to 300 million. And here's the kicker. These projects never stop. Infrastructure always needs work. What it takes. You need serious bonding capacity. We're talking 50 to 100 million. A proven track record on smaller projects. Relationships with state DOTs and federal agencies. The ability to navigate government bureaucracy without losing your mind. Equipment? Lots of equipment. Heavy equipment. The reality check. Government contracts are slow. Bidding is competitive. Margins can be thin. But if you win a 200 million highway project with a 15% profit margin, that's 30 million profit. Even if it takes 3 years, that's 10 million per year. And if you're running multiple projects simultaneously, you're in that 10 to 15 million annual range. Easy. Getting there. Start in road construction or bridge construction as a laborer. Learn grading, paving, concrete work, structural installation, work for a contractor, doing state and federal work. Pay attention to the bidding process, the regulations, the reporting. Eventually, start your own company and bid on smaller municipal projects. Prove yourself. Build your bonding capacity. Scale up. It takes 15 to 20 years to get to the top, but so does becoming a doctor, except you don't have any student loans and you'll be making 5 to 10 times as much. Look, I know what you're thinking. This sounds impossible. And yeah, it's not easy. Nothing worth doing ever is. But here's what I need you to understand. Every single one of these contractors started exactly where you are right now. Maybe on a crew, maybe not even in construction yet. They learned, they showed up, they built relationships, they took calculated risks, and they built empires. Not through luck, through work. The opportunity is there. The pathway is clear. The demand is massive and growing. The question is, are you going to keep believing the lie that college is the only path? Or are you going to bet on yourself? Because I'm telling you right now, the trades will always need skilled people. And the skilled people who figure out how to scale, they're not just making a living, they're building generational wealth. So if this video helped you, smash that like button. If you want more unfiltered trade career advice, subscribe and hit that notification bell. Remember, the best time to start was 10 years ago. The second best time is right now. Oh, and one more thing. Why did the commercial construction owner go to therapy? His therapist said he had commitment issues. He said, "That's ridiculous. I'm currently committed to 7 projects simultaneously. Peace out."